So 2025 is about to be done, boys and girls. And you already know what time it is. It's time to start predicting what's going to happen in 2026. And you already know when it comes to predictions, I'm number one. I'm out here giving you spoilers. Spoiler alert, don't look at this video if you don't want to see who's going to be winners in most of the biggest tournaments. Because in this video, I will be giving you my winner and my prediction for all the biggest tournaments in 2026. Whether that is the AFCON winner, the Bundesliga winner, the Ligue A winner, the Serie A winner, the Premier League, La Liga, Europa League, Champions League, the World Cup, and last but not least, the winner of the Ballon d'Or of 2026. But not only myself, this has got a nice little catch to it. I want you guys to be involved. The reason why I say this, if you guys tell me with every single one, when I go through each one, I want you to put down in the comment section your own one. And the winner, if you predict everything right, every tournament right, and the Ballon d'Or right, and if I see you not edit your comment, because I know some of you guys, you edit your comment about a month later, 2 months later. If you comment, I'm gonna give you guys 2 days. I'm gonna give you guys basically, you know what, 2025. I'm gonna give you guys 3 days to think about it before the start of 2026. And if you comment down all of your winners, and if you get everything correct, I'm gonna give you a prize. DM me on IG. I've got a prize for you, waiting for you. Make sure you don't edit anything, broski, because I can tell, YouTube can tell. But before we get to the first prediction, before I give you my first prediction, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. It's been a great year. It's been a great year for all of us. This community has grown massively. So I want you guys to even grow even more. Let's get to 110 and then 125. And let's keep pushing and pushing and striving for greatness. And of course, like the video. Let's go straight into the first tournament, which is, of course, the AFCON. I have actually enjoyed the AFCON. I think AFCON's been fun this year. I've watched a couple of games. I've watched about 4 to 5 games. I watched Nigeria against Mali. I've watched Egypt against South Africa. I watched Nigeria against Tunisia, which is actually a very, very fun game. I watched Senegal in the opening game, and I watched Algeria in the opening game, and I watched yesterday's game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. And it's been it's been pretty good. It's been fun. A couple of games, the quality has actually been great. Of other games, not so much. But no team has really, so far, from what I've seen, done like amazing in both games back to back. And Nigeria, I felt they could in the first half performance and early part of the second half before Tunisia came back with literally 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, and they could have made it 3-3. So no team has really impressed so far. But I think the winner of the AFCON, I'm gonna go with Morocco. They haven't won it. They haven't won it for what, 40 years, 50 years? Since 1970s, 1980s. But I do think this is the year in which they're going to end the drought. They are playing at home. I'm happy that they drew against Mali, which is basically a nice little blip for them to recover, for them to understand that not everything's going to be butterfly sunshines. We've seen in the past with Morocco, where things go to one of the group stages, and then boom, they get that blip where in the knockout stage, when they're in session, they lose. It's good to get that blip early on for them now to learn and improve from this and take it to the knockout stage where they're going to be trying to be perfect in almost every single round. I do think they will. I think they've got the talent, they've got the players, they've got the fan support, and they've got the manager. I do think they can do it, and that's why my winner for the AFCON will be Morocco. Bundesliga, let's not waste any time. Let's not waste any time. And if I see you guys predicting any other team than Bayern Munich, then put your predictions in the bag, because you've lost already. Let's not waste any time. Let's not try to be different, try to be unique, try to be special, and say, you know what, I think Bayern's going to bottle it because of... Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. But the winner of the Bundesliga is as simple as it is, as easy as it is Bayern Munich. And you know what? How about this? How about give you another hot take on top of that? I'm going to give you a hot take on top of it. It's going to be by a 10-point, 15-point difference. Just watch, bro. Then we've got Ligue A. And Ligue A is it's a little bit different this year. It's a little bit different. Of course, we're halfway through somewhat. And at the moment, Lens is leading Ligue A with 37 points, Paris Saint-Germain with 36 points. But that's PSG, who went through an injury crisis. Every single person got injured, from the striker to the winger, to the midfielder, to the fullback, to the defence, to the goalkeeper. Everyone's been out this year with some sort of injury. So the fact that they're only 1 point behind Lens, it's actually not that bad. I do see Paris Saint-Germain recovering. I do see Paris Saint-Germain getting way better second part of this season, similar to what happened last season. Like Paris Saint-Germain, last season, early on, they weren't hitting on all cylinders. But second part of the season, 2025 hit. Look what they did. They beat every single team and they won the treble. And I do think that's going to happen. Not the treble part, but I do think they will get better. And I think they will win Ligue 1. So my winner is Paris Saint-Germain. Then we've got Serie A. And Serie A this year, oh my goodness, you've got a lot of teams. You've got Inter, you've got Milan, you've got Napoli, Juve, Roma, or even Como or Cesc. But I'm going to be real. The only three teams which I'm looking at right now, which I feel like got a massive chance, is Inter, is Milan, and is Napoli. Juve with Spalletti, I don't think so. Roma, Gasperini, and with Gasperini, that little fairy tale run early on, that ended, last 4 games, 3 L's. So put that in the bag. I look at Napoli and I think they will look at Serie A and they'll try to win Serie A and not even look at the Champions League. We already know Conte, he always prefers the league over anything other than that. You look at Milan, who only play in one tournament. You look at Inter, with of course no Simone Inzaghi, you've got Kivo, but they've done well. The experience, the players which they had, that's what's dragged them over and most of the wins which they've had. They haven't been convincing in most of them, but they are reliable, they're consistent, they know how to get 3 points. I'm going to be real. For me, I don't look at Napoli. I think Napoli last year did it very well, but I don't see Conte repeating. I don't see Conte doing a back-to-back. So I'm looking at Milan and Inter. The Serie A will go to Milan. But which Milan is this? Inter Milan or Inter Milan? Oh, I'm going to go with the team which I think will do well second part of the season once their best player comes back, and that is Mr. Rafa Leao. I do think Milan will win it once Rafa Leao comes back, and if they do, they'll fire all cylinders. It helps the fact that they've only got 1 game a week, which is a massive advantage compared to Inter Napoli. So I do think this is when Milan will. Yeah, you know what? I'm going with that. I'm going with Milan to win Serie A 2025, 2026. I will look at Madrid to get Serie A before he calls it a day. Then we have the Premier League, and the Premier League is between 2 clubs. Well, 3 clubs in Aston Villa making a nice little title charge. 11 wins in a row across all competition. 9 wins across the whole Premier League. Beating Chelsea, beating Arsenal, beating United. They've done well. But the next game is going to tell me a lot. The next game tomorrow is between Arsenal and Villa. That's going to tell me a lot about Villa's chances of winning the league. I'm going to be predicting from now on. I'm going to be predicting my winner. I don't think Villa's going to win that game. It's going to be between Arsenal and Man City. And I do think this is going to be the year that Arsenal finally... Okay, you know what? I do think this is going to be the year which I do see Arsenal finally ending that drought and winning the Premier League. I do see them, after what happened the last 3 to 4 years, being so close, being moments away, inches away from winning it. I do think this is going to be the year which they are going to win it. And I'm going to be predicting Arsenal to win the Premier League this season. Then we go with Liga. La Liga, La Liga, La Liga. Are we going to waste any time on this one? The same way we said about Bayern Munich, the same way we said about Paris Saint-Germain. I'm going to be real. I don't see Real Madrid winning it. I don't see it. I do think Barca's going to win it. Barca is starting to hit the right form at the right time where I don't see it happening. That's why I think Barca are going to be winning La Liga this year. Then we've got the Europa League, and I can't lie, there's been some good teams. Lyon, of course, has been impressive. Aston Villa, Betis. You've got Porto, who's been doing very, very great in their own league, in Liga Portuguese, who with a new manager who've conceded so many less goals, and like they're unbeaten till today. They're still unbeaten in the league. That's crazy. Roma, of course, Forest, Fenerbahce. But I do think the one team that's going to win it and the one team that's going to fade away potentially. I still think they'll get top four in the Premier League, but they'll fade away a little bit and actually wanting to win Europa League. I do see Aston Villa winning it. I am going with Aston Villa winning the Europa League. I think Unai Emery will do it. He's done it with almost every single club, whether you name it, whether it's Seville, whether it's Villarreal, and he's going to make it 3 from 3. He's going to make it with Aston Villa as well. I see Villa winning Europa League. Then we have the Champions League. The Champions League. And this one, I want you guys to hear me. I want you guys to hear me very, very well. This is a spoiler. This isn't a prediction, it's a spoiler. And you would think it's going to be Arsenal? No. You would think it's going to be Bayern? No. Or maybe Paris Saint-Germain? No. Or maybe Man City? No. Or maybe Chelsea? Or Barcelona winning the next? No. For whatever weird reason, it's not my head, it's my heart. My heart's telling me. And sometimes you just have to go with your head. Don't follow your heart sometimes. Go with your head. But my heart's telling me that for some reason, I see Real Madrid winning the Champions League. And then out of nowhere, they go through a crazy run to win the Champions League. A part of me think this season is going to be similar to the 15-16 season. Whether Xavi gets sacked the same way Benitez got sacked, I don't know. Maybe he stays. The point is, I can see us having a 15-16 season or 17-18 season where we're going to finish second or third in the league, maybe fourth in the league, and then but having a great clutch run in the Champions League. I don't know why. I don't know why it's telling me, but the reason why it's telling me that is because the manager would want to do it. Whether he gets sacked or not, I don't know, but the players would want to do it. Specifically, one person who would want to make this happen. His name is Kylian Mbappe. He wants the Champions League because if he doesn't win the Champions League and if he doesn't win the league, then this season, similar to what happened last season, will be looking like an absolute failure. Even if he scores all the goals, the fact that you haven't led Madrid to any sort of major trophy, I don't think he want that to happen, especially in World Cup season as well. Predicting Real Madrid to win the Champions League this year. Then we have got the World Cup. And the World Cup, it's anyone's game, fam. It's anyone's trophy. Whether it's Brazil with Neymar. I want Neymar to be there. Whether it's Germany with Nagelsmann. Whether it's Spain, Lamine Yamal, back-to-back Euros, World Cup. Whether that is France with Kiki. Whether that is Argentina, back-to-back World Cups. Whether that is Ronaldo, the last dance, finish the story. So many teams can win it. Or whether that is England. Is it finally going to come home? I'm going to be so real. I'm going to tell you guys from now on. I'm going to be supporting about 4 teams. 4 teams in the World Cup. But I'm going to be supporting 3 players and 1 team. 3 players and 1 team. Because I want those 3 players to win. The one is Brazil. I really want Neymar to do it. I really want... I'll do that. I'll do that in my World Cup prediction video, which will happen closer to when the World Cup starts. But I'm going to give you straight away my prediction from now on. Forget the route, forget whose path it is, forget the direction. If they finish top, if they finish second, finish third, forget any of that. Who they might face, forget all of that. I'm going to give you my winner from now on because my winner is going to be 1 team. And I do think this is the year that's going to happen. And I do think for some reason I can see it happening. I can see it. It's there. Hashtag finish the story. Hashtag for Ronaldo to win the one trophy which he really, really wants to win. And this is the World Cup. I can see Portugal for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm going with storylines. Maybe I'm going with my heart. I think the last 2 I've gone with my heart. Madrid to win the Champions League, Portugal to win the World Cup. It's all my heart. It's all what I would love for that to happen. But I don't know why. Sometimes you have to follow your heart as well. It's not just a ball by the head. Follow your heart. And my heart is telling me Portugal's going to win it. For Ronaldo. Hashtag finish the story. 999 goals, he's going to score the winner in the World Cup to make it 1,000 goals. Now, after the game, when he wins the World Cup, he's going to come after the game and say what you want to say. I'm retiring from football. Hashtag finish the story. Hashtag it will happen. Hashtag spoiler alert. And last but not least, it's the World Cup. Sorry, it's the Ballon d'Or. And a Ballon d'Or winner, I'm going to tell you straight away. A man who's going to be breaking a lot of numbers this season. A man who's going to be breaking a lot of goals this season. A man who's going to carry his team to success. A man that is coming into this 2026 with revenge, with redemption, with wanting to happen, with wanting to succeed, with wanting to make it happen, to make sure it doesn't go down as a flop season, to make sure his legacy doesn't crumble. And that is Mr. Kylian Mbappe holding the Ballon d'Or trophy by the end of the season in September of 2026. These are my predictions. Again, it just might be hearts. It might be fantasies. It might be delusion. But I know for a fact I will get some of them right. You know what I mean? If you throw something, something will stick, fam. But at the moment, these are my predictions. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment all of your own predictions, because you guys have got 2 to 3 days to give me your predictions. Because if you comment after 2026, then you guys are not part of the tournament, the little game that we're playing. Because the winner, if you guys predict every single one of those correct, and each person can get 1 comment. Because I can see, by the way, I can see if you guys comment twice or 3 times or 4 times. Don't try to be don't try to be slick. You know, don't try to be slick. I can tell you guys comment more than once. So if I see you guys comment 1 comment, everything right, you guys will be winning a prize. But like I said, I will see you guys soon with another video.